Sorry for my voice. I'm pretty sick right now. I'm gonna show you how to put heels without bones on them. So you're gonna first take the armature and you just completely delete it. And you see how the heels move. So you just gotta twist them back up. And then I'm gonna show the bones for my body. So you see the body. After that, I'm gonna go into my cats and then custom model creation. I'm gonna uncheck join mesh and remove the bone weights. Go to attach mesh. We're gonna check out the armature. So the base is armature 003, so that's good because that's the body. Then mesh is we're trying to do the office lady, which is the heels, right? It says right here, office lady. We're gonna attach it to the spine. So anything that works for everything that doesn't have bones, by the way. That is under the neck is spine, and then for like, as an example, I put a moon on Xaya's face. I was putting it to the head instead, which is this one. But we're gonna put it to the spine because it's the heels. And then we're gonna make sure we pay attention when we do attach mesh. There's a bone that's gonna spawn in, and that's important to know what bone it is. So you're gonna go attach mesh. So you see the bones just spawned in right here. If it's like a chain at the waist, sometimes it spawns like with the other bones, but like you're gonna see a difference. Like you have like a small bone right here. After that, you're gonna click on the body mesh, and then you're gonna shift click on the heels, and you're gonna go into weight paint. After we put yourself into weight paint, there's the little tab right here called weights. You're gonna do transfer weights. After that, you're gonna go into transfer mesh data. Pull it up. This is very important. You leave data type perfectly fine. Create data, that's fine. But vertex mapping is gonna go to nearest face interpolated. Sorry, I'm French. Can't speak. After that, those are fine. Auto transform, object transform, only neighbor geometry. And then you're gonna put the ray radius to 5, so you've not 0.05 to 5. So don't use the arrows, just click on it and press 5. And then source layer selection is gonna be by name, and the rest is gonna be fine. So you leave it, and then you click anywhere on your scene, not on the body, but just anywhere on the side, and you go back to object mode. After that, you click on the bone. You press tab to go into edit mode. You press on the bone that spawned in earlier. So you remember the bone that wasn't there. So to make sure it's the right bone, you're not deleting the wrong bone. On the top here, it's going to say what bone it is. So as an example here, it says office lady, which is my heels. If I click on this, it says twist ankle right. So we're going to take office lady, press delete, bones. After that, you go back to object mode. You click on the heels, and you go into the little green like triangle here, and you see vertex group. You're gonna scroll way up to office lady, and then you're gonna press remove vertex group. Sorry. So that's basically how you attach it. You'll see if we go in start pose mode. If I move the leg, you'll see it'll be fine. But the only thing to be aware of is I always put everything on like this, except when it's like hair, because it has bones. Anything that has bones, it's going to be different. But anything that doesn't have bone, I always delete the armature. But you be aware, they're not weight painting anymore. Heels is fine because you don't have to weight paint heels pretty much. Like, they stay good. Like, if I move the ankle, this, like... the only thing you gotta be aware of is sometimes like the panties right here. If I do the same process, I'm gonna go a bit faster. Panties 003, then spine. Where is it? Spine, attached mesh. You see how it's spawned in. You click on the body and the panties, weight paint. Oops. Body and panties, weight paint, transfer weights. And then it should be the same. You shouldn't have to move it again, but you should take a screenshot of this to make sure everything's always the same. It's always like this. But once you did it once in your Blender, it should be fine afterwards, unless you start a new project or you reopen. So once you close it and you reopen back up, it's gonna change. But if you stay on the same session, it should be the same one. You click anywhere, go back to object mode, click on the bones, and you find the bones. So see, I click on this one thinking it was that one, but no, it's hips. So we're gonna find the panties. I'm gonna delete the bone. After that, you click on the panties. Go up. You move the little line, panties off, and then you'll see when we go into pose mode, the panties move with it. That's good. But whenever we do this, oh, panties go far away. And this is the hardest part. This is the weight paint. I'm gonna go into detail more in another video about weight paint, but I'm gonna go glimpse of it. Is you weight paint it, so you basically you click on the armature and then you shift click on the panties, and then you go into weight paint. You control click on the bone, and now we can't see the weight paint, so I'm gonna go into mesh mode, or you can go into this mode too. But I like mesh mode. You see how this is blue? That means this is attached to this bone. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put the weight to 0. I right clicked, by the way. Right click, put the weight to 0. You're basically gonna like paint it on. Right now I'm you don't have to be in mirror mode, but panties are easier to go in mirror. So you see how it's going back to normal. I'm trying to get this part right here. Doesn't bulge. There you go. Okay, you see how it looks kind of bad. If you want to move this one, you control click on this bone. Sorry, I can't speak. See like this, and then you see how it looks kind of meh right now. So we're gonna go into this blur mode. You kind of just try to blur it out as much as you can. See, right here the mesh is not attached together, so I'm gonna go fix that afterwards. It's gonna work. It doesn't have to be precise right now. You try your best to make it look good. Whenever I always go to the extreme where people like do the split or something, so you don't remember, control click on the bone. So right here, you know how they're not attached. So I'm gonna probably go into edit mode, back to this, and I'm gonna go right click and what's it called? Where is it? Merge vertical by distance, and I'm gonna put 0.5. Sometimes that works. Yeah. So I'm gonna stop the video right here, but I would probably like fix that too by merging the vertices. But those depends on the panties. Like I got these panties, but it could like the other panties would work. But like I said, I will go more into details with weight paint in another video. That's basically how you do it. I'm sorry that was so long. Skip through and try to do. If you have any questions, just message me on Discord.